Hello everyone, this is Crazy H with our brief update on where we've put everything from our last collection video. I'm starting off with really what is the piece of resistance here of the Marvel Villain shelf, and all three of these guys look absolutely stunning. I'm particularly a sucker for the Green Goblin look on the glider. It's super cool. The wingspan of the Vulture's insane, and the bendability of the Doc Ock arms are really cool and give you a lot of posability options. But they all three look terrific, and I think they look very nice on this shelf together. And right above from them, we've got this really neat Dark Phoenix and the look, surrounding her, and I've got the alternate head on there with the sort of possessed look. It's very cool to display, but the base was a little bit hard to put together. It's kind of hard to get it, but it's got lots of shelf presence.
Actually fixed it some.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, that's good that she fixed it. I actually want to move it a little bit over. But yeah, it looks really cool, and it's definitely not one that you'd want to leave in the box. None of these really are. So then I'm going to continue out here to sort of some of the smaller things that I put in places. In the Lord of the Rings shelf, it's a little bit hard to see, but Merry and Pippin are in there with the other Diamond Select Lord of the Rings figures, so the Fellowship is now complete. And of course the villains are on the other side of there. And coming down here into this shelf, we have the Game of Thrones Dark Horse statues back there behind these little kind of cheap figurines, if I'm being totally honest. The newer ones, of course, being the Arya, the Brienne, and the Littlefinger in the back there. So they are now in a very nice spot, although if we get any more, we may have to consider switching some stuff around to accommodate more room, because as you can see, this shelf is bulging a bit. Moving on to this way, it's sort of hard to tell, but I did some switching around with some Funko Pops. Right there you can see the Magnetos and the Beast from the previous video. And up top in this little cubby here is that Green Goblin that's in that space there. And then at the very tip top of the shelf is that Wolverine from Deadpool 3. As you can tell, the Marvel Legends shelves are also practically bulging, so it's very hard to find a place for him. So I've got him up at the top, not entirely out of place. I've got the Sam Wilson Captain America up there as well. So he's now in a better place. And then I think the last major spot is down here in the Black Series shelf. We have the little Ahsoka section. You can see the Ahsoka the White and the Thrawn from the previous video are now with the other Ahsoka figures in their little kind of square there. And then right over here is the Geordi car. It's a little bit bulky and kind of hard to fit onto the shelf with the other things. So I have it stuck here next to these speeder bikes, and I kind of like it's in a more prominent place too. So that, I think, about does it. Of the... What's that? Oh yes, he's reminded me. For the time being anyway, this is where I've stuck the Boba Fett Funko Pops, just on top of our little... There's some mugs back there in a box, and the Grogu there, but they're sort of just a placeholder for maybe something in the future. We'll see. If things get moved around and whatnot, they might get changed. That's why I kind of forgot them. They were sort of a last-minute thing that I was trying to find a place to squeeze them, sort of to get them out of the way for the time being.
You kind of forgot.
Yeah, I kind of forgot. Famous words by the screenwriters of Game of Thrones. We make fun of them all the time. But yeah, that's all of our changes we've done for now. We just end us on this wide of the great collection wall in this room. It's a great experience when you're dining in here to be surrounded by all of this stuff. We don't do it often, but it's a real treat whenever you get to. So I guess we're going to wrap it up here. Thank you all for always for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and most importantly, one act of kindness for your day. Thanks for watching.